Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji, his very distinguished delegation, members of the Indian American community, our diaspora, our larger family in the United States. Sir, on behalf of the Consulate and the larger Indian family here, I would like to warmly welcome you to New York. You've been in this country and in this city on many occasions, but let me tell you, after this interaction, this engagement, you will say that this visit of yours was one of those very special ones. Each time that we have a delegation, an esteemed delegation for India, we have people in large numbers who come to engage and interact. But this time around, we had to stop the registration because we were overflowing. That itself speaks a lot about your leadership, about your contribution as tourism minister, as culture minister, and all that you've done to propel India's leadership at the global arena, in the global arena, at G20 summit that we had, successful summit that we had, one of the meetings that happened in Jammu and Kashmir. Sir, all of us eagerly look forward to conversing with you, exchanging ideas with you, and listening to you on the kind of changes that are sweeping India under the visionary leadership of a Prime Minister, new initiatives that we started in the infrastructure field, so on and so forth. So with that, I once again welcome all of you, and I would like and urge the community here to give a big round of applause.
Thank you, CP sir. For a presentation on tourism in India, I'll invite Ms. Randhir Kumar, Director, G20 Ministry of Tourism on stage. Welcome.
Honorable Minister of Tourism, Culture and Donor, Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji, DG Tourism, Shri Manisha Saxena ji, Consulate General of India, New York, Shri Randhir Kumar ji, distinguished members of Indian community, ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar from India. We have a small presentation what exactly we are doing in the Ministry of Tourism to develop tourism sector in India. I will slowly go through this presentation. Can I have? Okay. As we all know, this is me. Can somebody help me? Somebody? Thank you so much. So, as everybody knows that India is one of the oldest civilizations in the world, and it's a mosaic of multicultural experiences. It covers area of 32,87,263 square kilometers, extending from snow-covered Himalayas heights to tropical rainforest of south. A country with distinct geographical identity. So, if we think of India, I don't think so any country have a so diverse topography except India. I think all believe with me. If everybody believes with me, please raise your hand at once. So I feel that India's topography is diverse. Why I say so? You can have snow-covered mountains there. You can have deserts, colored. It can be colored in brown, white run of Kutch. Name number of oceans, the number of rivers, lakes, oceans, and I can explain my recent visit to Nubra Valley, where in one line I was able to see the snow-covered mountains, then deserts. That was this run was there, then a forest was there, and river was there. That was so mesmerizing that even I wish like visiting that area again and again. And I would like every one of you sitting here should visit at least once Nubra Valley, Ladakh. So in order to develop tourism over there, as we all know that India is blessed with 40 UNESCO sites, and Ahmedabad and Jaipur are two UNESCO heritage cities. So Ministry of Tourism is making special efforts to develop tourism, theme-based tourism circuits over there. What is exactly theme-based tourism? Theme-based tourism circuit aims to promote tourism by showcasing specific attraction, destination or experience that are connected by a common theme such as rural, adventure, spiritual, culture, ecological and cruise. So India is developing theme-based circuits. India is developing theme-based circuits and has identified potential tourist spots under Swadesh Darshan scheme. What is exactly Swadesh Darshan? In which to develop infrastructure, funds are given to the state governments and the sector is being developed. With varied tourism products available in India, these are the major products which are being developed. Rural tourism, archaeological tourism, adventure tourism, film tourism, eco-tourism, cruise tourism, wedding tourism. In the recent budget speech webinar, Pradhan Mantri ji, he mentioned specifically about wedding tourism, wildlife tourism, eco-tourism, MICE tourism and circuits like Ramayana, Buddhist, tribal and coastal. So we can see in the next, this way we are developing various theme-based tourist circuits, and these all over in India is being developed and covering 31 states and UTs. So because many of our visitors come under for pilgrimage, so specifically Prasad scheme has been developed. So this is pilgrimage, rejuvenation and spiritual augmentation drive. It was launched with the objective of integrated development of identifying pilgrimages and heritage destinations. So next one. This is pilgrimage tourists. India keeping it. So with this, spiritual tourism has been developed, various circuits have been developed because it's believed that India is a place where culture echoes, tradition speaks, beauty enthralls and diversity delights. Government of India expanded its focus to spiritual tourism exclusively, and pilgrimage rejuvenation and spiritual heritage augmentation drive were set up in motion under the Ministry of Tourism. Char Dham, Varanasi, Ajmer, Amritsar are few examples I am just mentioning. There are many more. India is a place where we have a lot of villages, and under this scheme, rural tourism is being developed. And I am very proud to say that the best village award by UNWTO was given to India, Panchampalli. So again, lot of new sites have been mentioned under the competition which is being launched by United Nations World Trade Organization. Again, we are giving approximately 8 sites from India as in the best rural village tourism competition to UNWTO. So to leverage India's rural heritage in creating a vibrant and responsible tourism segment by creating engaging rural experiences, thereby promoting indigenous local population jobs and preserving local culture and heritage. Kutch, Pipli and Spiti areas are some of the few examples. Archaeological tourism. So India is a place with lot of ASI sites, and having a rich history of ancient monuments and archaeological sites, and remains of national importance. So Hampi, Khajuraho, Nalanda, Kolumgar are few examples. You may be knowing more than this. So with adventure tourism, we have made a lot of even national strategy on adventure tourism being made, and 14 various action points have been identified. Honorable Minister has identified 14 action points during G20 summits, and we are working on adventure tourism in a real sense. So India has the land of adventures, and since ancient times, the varied geographical terrain of the country provides excellent experience to the adventure seekers. Rishikesh, Goa, Manali, and there are many more examples we can think of. Ecotourism. Next, we are This is the ecotourism. Also, under various themes, in this manner, we are developing tourism in India. So, in ecotourism is India's topography boasts an abundant source of flora and fauna. And India's tradition has always taught that humankind is a part of nature and one should look upon all creations with eyes of love and respect. So, there are many sites being developed under ecotourism. Film tourism, we already was working, but in the recent G20 summits, we launched draft national strategy on film tourism, and now we are working on at the national level how to promote film tourism in India. Although many states have their film tourism policies, at the national level also now we are working to how to attract more film productions in India and developing a destination after the film has become a hit in the particular destination. So India is among of the leading film producing countries. We all know that everyone over here is crazy about Bollywood movies, with filming communities spread across various regions. We are working to promote India as a destination for film shootings. Srinagar, Mussoorie, Mumbai are very few examples. We are just mentioning that. So I couldn't go back to the cruise tourism, which is also one of the recent major attraction which has come up in the Indian tourism industry. So India, with a vast and beautiful coastline and virgin forest and undisturbed islands with rich historical and cultural heritage, can be a fabulous tourism destination for cruise tourists. So we have shown this has been come up great way in Mumbai, Goa and Kochi. MICE tourism. So with G20 giving itself a hit in India, so we have proved that India is the best destination for a MICE tourism. So MICE tourism is one of the key revenue spinners of travel and tourist economy. In modern times, India is developing its MICE facilities to emerge as a leader in its business. G20 host cities are being promoted as national and international MICE destination. Infrastructure is being developed at Khajuraho, Bodh Gaya, Goa, Hyderabad and many more places. So in particularly under G20 presidency, we have more than 200 meetings being conducted at 60 destinations in India. So promoting all these themes under basic theme, that sustainability we should not forget, because today's time climate has changed, give us a lessons that sustainability is very much important. So we are working on sustainable tourism. We have already national strategy of sustainable tourism. We aim to mainstream sustainability in Indian tourism sector and to ensure more resilient, inclusive, carbon neutral, resource efficient tourism while engaging natural and cultural resources. So our Goa roadmap, which we have made under G20 presidency, is especially focused on sustainable tourism. And we are very proud to mention that Travel for Life. I will just mention what is Travel for Life. Travel for Life is being adopted by all G20 countries, even invited countries, and all the international organizations. They have happily adopted the program which is being campaigned by India, Travel for Life. What is exactly Travel for Life? Travel for Life is the global launch by Shri Pradhan Mantri Modi ji. He has launched Mission Life, we all know, and on the same lines we have made Travel for Life, in which various actions have been identified which should be adopted by the business person as well as the tourist himself, which will lead to more sustainability, and it should be the change in the behavior to make the climate, to make the earth more to respect our mother earth. So in this slide, I just want to show you a small video, because right now we all know that we are under India has been hosting G20 presidency, and under G20 presidency we have completed more than 150 meetings at 60 destinations. So I have a small video with regard to when we completed 100 events. We have small video. I just want to show you that.
That you will draw inspiration because we are being immersed in the Indian culture. We have created a new system. This allows our G20 guests to use India's fast-breaking digital payments platform, UPI.
राजकारण को खुद ही सुंदर है काश नहीं देखा तो कुछ नहीं देखा Gujarat.
So it's great to be here this time to see the magnificent sights from this realm.
Been a pleasure trying to discover India this way.
Coming to this place has just been a dream come true.
मुझे खुशी है कि G20 समिट को लेकर उत्सुकता और सक्रियता लगातार बढ़ रही है।
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Radhaji. You just gave us a good tour of India, reminded us back, and hope and information about the various schemes available now and different types of tourism. Thank you so much. I now have the honor of inviting on stage Honorable Union Minister for his keynote address. Shri G. Kishan Reddy is a Lok Sabha Member of Parliament from Andhra Pradesh. Before assuming the charge of Union Minister of Tourism, Culture and Development of Northeastern region of India in 2021, he served as Minister of State for Home Affairs from 2019 to 2020. Sir, please.
Good evening, one and all. Respected Randhir Kumar, Consul General of India at New York, Dr. Varun, Deputy Consul General of India, Srimati Manisha Ji, Director General, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, and all the other officers of Government of India, Ministry of Tourism. It gives me immense pleasure to be here at New York for this interaction with the Indian diaspora, Indian community. Friends, I would also like to thank every member of the Indian community for taking time away from their busy schedule to be present here for this event. Each one of you has been an impeccable and influential voice on behalf of our motherland, great India. I thank each one of you for being the citizen ambassadors of India and ensuring India is a heard and respected globally. You have in the true spirit embodied the Sanskriti shloka from the Ramayana, Janani Janma Bhumicha Sarga Kapi Gariyasi. Mother and motherland are superior even to heaven. Your conduct and achievements have ensured that the India's image and standing is further enhanced globally. Between a young Narendra who came to the United States as a Swami Vivekananda in 1893 to today Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who came 130 years later in India 2023 on a state visit. India has completely transformed India image, India importance, India significance, because Indian diaspora contribution, Indian community involvement, and all important corporate companies with the Indian population involvement, contribution and service. Today we can see in everywhere in the United States. Friends, first time in the 1994, I visited the United States of America as a young political leader along with Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and late Union Minister Randhir Kumar. You would have been seen the pictures of Honorable Narendra Modi ji standing outside the White House boundary with my cabinet colleague Randhir Kumar ji also. In 1994, India was a country that was facing a lot of challenges economically, politically and socially. Then we are coming out a recession, we had a huge unemployment and a foreign direct investment of approximately US$ 3 billion. Today, India is the fifth largest economy in the world with the GDP of US$ 3.7 trillion. India riding on its youth power and diaspora is becoming the innovation hub for the world, the pharmacy for the world, the vaccination capital of the world, and the factory of the world, technical brain of the world, hope of the world. Today, India we can see anywhere in the globe. Exchange reserves have risen to US$ 6,600 billion compared to the US$ 45 billion in 2014. While global trade growth has been slowed considerably, India's mercantile and service exports crossed US$ 750 billion in financial year 2022 and 2023. Our new foreign trade policy 2023 now aims to take us a even greater heights. मित्रों, जब भारत प्रधानमंत्री जी ने मेक इन इंडिया की शुरुआत की और आत्मनिर्भर भारत के लिए एक दृष्टिकोण रखा था, एक्शन प्लान के साथ दुनिया के सामने आत्मनिर्भर के बात बता रहे थे और कुछ बुद्धिजीवी, कुछ विपक्ष ने भी उनका आत्मनिर्भर क्या है उसका मजाक भी उड़ाया। लेकिन आज प्रधानमंत्री जी के मेक इन इंडिया के आह्वान पर हम अब दुनिया के गुड्स और सर्विसेज दे रहे हैं। 2014 में हमारे पास मोबाइल फोन्स का एक्सपोर्ट बिल्कुल जीरो था। 2022 में भारत से मोबाइल फोन का एक्सपोर्ट 43,500 करोड़ से ज़्यादा क्रॉस कर चुके हैं। आज एप्पल फोन के मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट आज 5 कंपनीज का एस्टैब्लिशमेंट हो रहा है भारत में। 14 के मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर में 2014 के मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर में मेक इन इंडिया के इनिशिएटिव को आगे ले जाने के लिए मोदी सरकार ने प्रोडक्शन लिंक्ड इंसेंटिव्स PLI स्कीम दे रही है। सक्सेसफुल इम्प्लीमेंटिंग दी डिफेंस सेक्टर से लेकर AWL तक हर सेक्टर में आज PLI लिंकेज के कारण आज दुनिया भर के अलग अलग कंपनीज को भारत अट्रैक्ट कर रहे, जो आज दुनिया का अलग अलग स्थिति देखते हुए, जो रशिया यूक्रेन का इश्यू हो, जो कोविड-19 का इश्यू हो, आज भारत एक ही देश है इंक्लूडिंग डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज कंपेयर करने के बाद भी आज आर्थिक स्थिति एक स्टेबल, एक एबल लीडरशिप में भारत आगे बढ़ रही है। यूथ और एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की भावना से भारत का गोल इस डिकेड को टेक डिकेड बनाना है। 85,000 रजिस्टर्ड स्टार्टअप से भारत आज दुनिया की लार्जेस्ट स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम आज बन गई है। स्टार्टअप कंपनीज में दुनिया में आज भारत नंबर 1 है। इनफैक्ट is the new startup nation with more than 100 plus unicorns, combined valuation of the $350 billion. Friends, today India has the 3rd highest number of unicorns in the world. It is only a matter of time before India leads this list. Through startups, our youth wants to become job creators instead of being job seekers. The government has also created an enabling environment through policies and regulations in various international ranking, as well as this is now being noticed. As a result of all these efforts, India jumped 41 places from 81st rank to 40th rank in the short span of 7 years in the Global Innovation Index. In World Bank Easy of Doing Business Index, we improved from 142nd rank in 2014 to 62 rank in 2019. India performance in World Bank's Logistic Performance Index has improved 16 sports as we reached 38 in 2022 from 54th in 2014. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji vision for a aspiration India as a truly inspirational. Friends, in the last few years, we have witnessed several experiences, including one of the world pandemic history, a conflict that is leading a political and economical turbulence. Countries in the neighborhood or different countries in the globe are facing turmoil and financial crisis, especially India, neighborhood countries, Sri Lanka, and other countries everybody knows. However, India has shown stability and growth even in this challenges time. Friends, today the tourism and hospitality industry in India is one of the largest industries. The government of India recognizes it as a champion service sector. In fact, the tourism and hospitality sector is one of the largest employment generating sector in India as well as globe also. India is the 8th largest country in terms of the contribution to travel and tourism GDP. Foreign tourist arrivals during January-April 2023 is 166% higher than last year same time. आप सब लोगों को याद होगा माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने विदेशों में रहने वाले हर भारतीयों से हर साल कम से कम 9 इंडियन फैमिलीज को भारत के पर्यटक रूप से भेजने का अनुरोध किया था। फ्रेंड्स, मैं चाहता हूं कि आप अपने नॉन इंडियन फ्रेंड्स को भारत के विशिष्ट टूरिज्म प्रोडक्ट्स को विविध पोर्टफोलियो के बारे में और इन्फॉर्म करते हुए एंकरेजमेंट करने के लिए प्रधानमंत्री जी ने रिक्वेस्ट किया है। क्रूज टूरिज्म से लेके कल्चर टूरिज्म, क्यूजिन टूरिज्म से लेके क्राफ्ट टूरिज्म, फिल्म टूरिज्म लेके फेस्टिवल टूरिज्म, वेडिंग टूरिज्म से लेके वाइल्ड लाइफ टूरिज्म, मेडिकल टूरिज्म से लेके माइस टूरिज्म, इको और एडवेंचर टूरिज्म, रूरल एंड स्पिरिचुअल टूरिज्म। मैं आपको 5 इंडियन फ्रेंड्स को भारत के ग्रोथ स्टोरी में इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए मैं सबसे अनुरोध करना चाहता हूँ। फ्रेंड्स, recently G20 meetings, just now you saw the small presentation, a success story of India to conducting the G20 countries meetings. More than 100 meetings we are already completed. Tourism, first meeting we organized at a Run of Kutch in Gujarat, and second meeting at Khajuraho, third meeting at Srinagar. Everybody knows Srinagar, after 40 years, Government of India conducted international event at Srinagar. Number of countries, especially our neighbor country threatened, how can you conduct a G20 meeting at Srinagar? Is a disputed land, they claim. Number of terrorist organizations also, they threatened, including one big country also. Instead of that, Government of India successfully almost 28 countries foreign delegates, including higher officers, they participated, and especially we are discussed at that meeting film tourism, Oscar Award picture hero RRR, hero also participated in this event. Friends, I am taking this example everywhere. Before this Indonesia, you can see website, all meetings of G20 countries in 2022, they conducted only at Bali. This year, under leadership of the Narendra Modi, we have decided not only national capital, we have decided to conduct these meetings almost in 56 cities, 250 meetings, almost to 43 sector meetings. Every meeting, all the different sectors meetings successfully we are conducting. In the month of September 9th and 10th, all the head of states going to participate in Delhi, including USA President and all the important 20 plus 9 countries, 20 G20 countries. India has invited 9 more friendly India countries as special invitees. Almost 29 countries delegates are participating in these G20 countries. Friends, भारत ने अपने G20 प्रेसिडेंट्स के माध्यम से टूरिज्म के दृष्टिकोण से सस्टेनेबल, resilient and inclusive future for all, technological transformation and digital public infrastructure, multilateral institutions for 21st century, 3 F's for tourism, food, fuel and fertilizer and women-led development priorities का हम आज भारत में काम कर रहे हैं. The manner in conducting the G20 meetings have received widespread appreciation from one and all the countries, not only G20 countries, other countries also observing India, this G20 countries meeting. Due to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji leadership, we are going sought after by all major economical global powers. Friends, our Prime Minister believes that the world's oldest modern democracy, the United States, and the world's largest democracy, India, need to come together for the interest of and the benefit of the planet. The recent successful state visit of our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and the hospitality, reception and respect given to him by the United States that shows genuine admiration between both nations. Friends, as we celebrate 75 years of independence through Azad Ka Amrit Mahotsav, we are laying the foundation for India's 2047 when India celebrates her 100 years of independence in 2047. आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी बताए 2047 में रेड फोर्ट के ऊपर से कौन सा प्रधानमंत्री फ्लैग हास्टिंग करेंगे, कौन सा पार्टी सत्ता में रहेंगे, ये इश्यू नहीं है. 2047 में भारत एक शक्तिशाली भारत उभर के आना, भारत दुनिया के एक विश्वगुरु बनकर उभर के आना, ये एम से आने वाले 25 साल हम मिलकर काम करेंगे. क्योंकि नाउ वी आर दी more than China population, we are number 1 population, large population in the world. And also simultaneously, we are the large youth population in the entire world. That's why there is a youth power. We are dominating the entire world. जो नौजवान है उनको आने वाले 25 साल में जो आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री का दृष्टिकोण से अमृत काल है, लॉस्ट कमिंग 25 years इज अमृत काल फॉर इंडिया। इस अमृत काल में जो यूथ पावर को चैनलाइज करके भारत को हर एंगल पर, हर पहल पर, हर सेक्टर में, हर दिशा में एक शक्तिशाली भारत बनना चाहिए। रोजगार मिलना चाहिए सबको, बेरोजगार दूर करना चाहिए, गरीबी दूर करना चाहिए, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एक्टिविटी बढ़ना चाहिए, फाइनेंशियली शक्तिशाली होना चाहिए, इंपोर्ट्स बढ़ना चाहिए, एक्सपोर्ट्स बढ़ना चाहिए, इंपोर्ट्स कम करना चाहिए। आप देख सकते हैं डिफेंस से लेके हर सेक्टर में आज हम इंपोर्ट कम करने के लिए प्रयास करें। आज डिफेंस में हम इंपोर्ट करते थे, आज डिफेंस में भी आज भारत एक्सपोर्ट के रास्ते में आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। इस साल अभी तक 2023 इस साल में लगभग मोर देन 16,000 करोड़ का डिफेंस एक्सपोर्ट्स भारत किया है। आज आपको मालूम है आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी प्रयास करें, जैसा टाइल्स से लेके रेल कोचेस तक हम इंपोर्ट करते थे। कोरोना का 19 संदर्भ में पैंडेमिक समय, महामारी के समय पे आपको मालूम भारत में N95 मास्क नहीं था, भारत में PPE किट्स नहीं था, भारत में ऑक्सीजन कंसंट्रेटर्स नहीं थे, भारत में वेंटिलेटर्स नहीं थे, भारत में ऑक्सीजन सप्लाई नहीं होता था, भारत में बेड्स नहीं रहते, डॉक्टर्स कमी रहते थे, हॉस्पिटल्स कम रहते थे। जब मैं होम मिनिस्ट्री में MOS के नाते काम करता था, जब होम मिनिस्ट्री में एक कंट्रोल रूम खोले थे, ऐसे पैंडेमिक के लिए होम मिनिस्ट्री नोडल मिनिस्ट्री रहते हैं। जब वो दुनिया के अलग अलग बुद्धिजीवी ने बात करते थे मीडिया में, आर्टिकल्स में, अगर भारत में कोरोना है तो कितना करोड़ मर जाएंगे, मन नहीं बोल सकते, क्योंकि भारत में अलग अलग मजहब के लोग हैं, अलग अलग रीजन के लोग हैं, अलग अलग भाषा के लोग हैं, अलग अलग कास्ट के लोग हैं। ये लोग किसके बात नहीं सुनते हैं। मैं आपको याद दिलाना चाहता हूँ, एक्सपेरिमेंटली आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने भारत की जनता को अपील किया है, ये कोरोना के लिए हम मिलकर लड़ेंगे। पार्टी अलग होगा, आइडियोलॉजी अलग होगा, कास्ट अलग होगा, रिलीजियस अलग होगा, मगर मिलकर लड़ेंगे, क्योंकि हमारा भारत बहुत बड़ा पॉपुलेशन, गरीबी है, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर कम है, डॉक्टर्स कम है, हॉस्पिटल्स कम है, कोई N95 मास्क भी नहीं थे भारत में। कोरोना के अंदर शुरू किया है जब जनता कर्फ्यू के नाम पर आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी कॉल दिया है। 140 करोड़ पीपल including Sonia Gandhi, including Rahul Gandhi. Nobody came out on that day. Everybody follows this Prime Minister called Janata Curfew to control, to face Corona pandemic situation. जब मैं हैदराबाद में था, हमारा एक चुनाव हो रहा था हैदराबाद में लोकल बॉडीज का, मैं इसमें बिजी था, मैं मिनिस्टर था, जब भी MOS तेलुगु स्टेट से मैं अकेला मंत्री था। मगर एक दिन इलेक्शन चल रहे थे, प्रधानमंत्री हमारा एयरपोर्ट में उतरे हैं, ना मुझे बताया, ना स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को बताया, किसी को बताया। सीधा एयरपोर्ट में उतर के सीधा एक जिनोम वैली है, उसमें एक कंपनी के अंदर चले गए प्राइम मिनिस्टर, भारत बैठक करने। 8 घंटा कम से कम 6 to 8 आवर्स उस फैक्ट्री में थे, उसमें साइंटिस्ट थे मिले। जब वो समय था फर्स्ट फेज सेकंड फेज पैंडेमिक के बीच, सेकंड फेज आता नहीं आता मैं नहीं मानूं, मगर प्राइम मिनिस्टर विजन के साथ होता होगा, कुछ करना चाहिए। उसमें वर्कर्स से मिले, मैनेजमेंट से मिले, जो कोरोना के रिसर्च कर रहे थे वो कंपनी भारत बैठक, उनको बताए जितने पैसे चाहिए, जो भी सपोर्ट चाहिए मैं दूंगा, मगर अपन कोरोना वैक्सीन भारत तैयार करना चाहिए। ऐसा 8 घंटे उस फैक्ट्री में थे, फार्मा कंपनी में, रिसर्च यूनिट में। उसके बाद पूना गए, पूना में भी ऐसी थी, उसके बाद अहमदाबाद गए। आज मैं बता सकता हूं दुनिया के सबसे उत्तम, सबसे बढ़िया वैक्सीन दुनिया में कोई देश बनाया, वो भारत बनाया। आज मोर देन 150 कंट्रीज को भारत आज वैक्सीनेशन एक्सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। पहले वैक्सीन, पोलियो वैक्सीन से लेके अलग अलग वैक्सीन तक हम इंपोर्ट करते थे, कब आते थे, सारे दुनिया यूटिलाइजेशन करने के बाद, एक्सेस होने के बाद लगभग 7 साल 8 साल के बाद भारत वैक्सीन आता, क्योंकि प्रधानमंत्री बताते थे हमारा 140 करोड़ पॉपुलेशन, नो कंट्री कैन प्रोवाइड यू इफ दे रिसर्च में सक्सेस होने के बाद भी कोई कंट्री सप्लाई नहीं कर सकता है, इसलिए अपने पैरों के ऊपर खड़ा होना चाहिए। आत्मनिर्भर भारत के नाते हम आगे बढ़ना चाहिए, वैक्सीन खुद हम बनाना चाहिए। आज सक्सेसफुली आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में आज वैक्सीन फर्स्ट डोज, सेकंड डोज, थर्ड डोज 140 करोड़ पीपल को हम फ्रीली दे रहे हैं। इतना ही नहीं, 84 करोड़ पीपल को लास्ट 3.5 years we are supplying every person below poverty line, 84 करोड़ पीपल को every person हर महीने every month we are giving 5 kg free rice. Still today we are continuing. आज MSME के दृष्टिकोण से, प्रोडक्शन लिंकेज इंसेंटिव्स के दृष्टिकोण से, इजी ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस के नाते आज भारत में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट को हम मजबूत करने के लिए लगातार प्रयास करें। फ्रेंड्स, मैं आप लोगों को विश्वास दिलाना चाहता हूं, हमारे पास भले पॉपुलेशन ज़्यादा हो, आज आप देख सकते हैं दुनिया के सभी देशों में जो मल्टीनेशनल कंपनीज है, उसका कंपनी का नेतृत्व आज भारत माता का बेटे कर रहे हैं। सभी जगह, वो IT कंपनी हो, सर्विस सेक्टर हो, अलग अलग कंपनीज। आज भारत का डायस्पोरा का संबंधित एक व्यक्ति ब्रिटेन का प्रधानमंत्री है। आज भारत का डायस्पोरा का एक बेटी USA आपका देश का उपाध्यक्ष है। अलग अलग देशों में स्थिति है, क्योंकि हम विश्वास के साथ आगे बढ़ेंगे। भारत भी डेवलप्ड कंट्री होना चाहिए, भारत भी विकास युक्त भारत होना चाहिए। इसके लिए हम सब मिलकर हम काम करेंगे। इसके लिए भारत सरकार हर पहल पर हम काम करेंगे। मेरा पूरा विश्वास है आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में जो भारत का एक रास्ता चुना है। आपको मालूम है 2014 में एक ही नारा था, एक एबल लीडरशिप भारत होना चाहिए, करप्शन फ्री गवर्नमेंट होना चाहिए। आज मैं 9 साल के साथ मैं आप लोगों को बता सकता हूं, इस 9 साल में आज हमारे विपक्ष के पार्टी हो, हमारे विपक्ष के बुद्धिजीवी हो, हमारे विपक्ष के मीडिया हो, कोई भी व्यक्ति, कोई भी संस्था हमारे को ये नहीं बोलते हैं आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री करप्ट है, कोई भी नहीं बोल सकते। 2014 में जो जिम्मेदारी हमारे ऊपर, जो विश्वास के साथ आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को नेतृत्व दिया है, हम जिम्मेदारी के साथ 9 साल में निभाए। जब लोग दूसरा डिमांड था एबल लीडरशिप होना चाहिए, आज हम एबल लीडरशिप सिर्फ भारत को नहीं, आने वाले दिन में सारी दुनिया को भी भारत एबल लीडरशिप देने के लिए आगे बढ़ रही है। इसलिए मैं आप सब लोगों से अनुरोध करता हूँ, आशीर्वाद दीजिए आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को, देश को विकास रास्ते पे जाने के लिए प्रयास करें। फिर एक बात लास्ट की, एज ए टूरिज्म मिनिस्टर मैं आप सब लोगों से अनुरोध करता हूँ, आपका परिवार एवरी साल आना चाहिए भारत, एवरी साल। भारत माता को कभी नहीं भूलना चाहिए। कोई भी व्यक्ति हो, जिस उनका जन्मस्थान का गांव, उनका भाषा, उनका देश कभी नहीं भूलना चाहिए। इसलिए मैं आप सब लोगों से, आप हर साल आइए, आते होकर आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का इच्छा से हर साल एक 5 नॉन इंडियन मीन्स अमेरिकन परिवारों को साथ लाइए। भारत में टूरिज्म बढ़ाने के लिए आप सब लोगों से मैं सहयोग मांगता हूँ। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय।
भारत माता की, भारत माता की, वंदे वंदे, भारत माता की।
Thank you, sir. That was an incredible description of India's progress. I request you and Council General to please take your seats.